Stands might have been rocked, but this was no time to be sitting down. The rally of Portugal and the lead in the World Championship was going down to the wire. Mäkinen knew his tyres were shot to pieces, but this was no time for complaining. It was time for drastic action. Sainz had slid wide a couple of times in his pursuit of Mäkinen on stage 21. Now, with the scores almost level, there was no room for mistakes. Sainz and Moyer didn't put a foot wrong, but Mäkinen up ahead was cutting the corners so much that he'd flung boulders into the path of the Ford. The stage had turned into a high-speed slalom for Sainz. The way Mäkinen was driving, it wouldn't have mattered if he was on bicycle tyres. The Finn was flying. In Sweden, he'd thrown away his lead on the last stage. This time, Mäkinen couldn't afford to throw away another 10 points. Hunched over the wheel, his body language showed his commitment. The fans made it all too clear who they wanted to win this duel. Carlos Sainz, El Matador, Spain's most popular sportsman. But in his desperation, Sainz had slid wide out of sight. His back was now against the wall, and he fought to regain his composure. Seesawing at the wheel, every turn was a turn closer to the finish. Time was running out. The stage, Grunholm had now started to ease off. There was no point risking man or machine when third was almost in the bag. In fact, sixth fastest was all he needed to step onto the bottom rung of the podium and pick up 4 points. In his heart, Burns knew that third was a lost cause, but he set third fastest time anyway and took fourth for his first points of the year. Francois Delacour's heart missed a beat when his clutch started to slip on the very last stage, but he made it to the finish for 5th place. Alistair McRae was blissfully unaware of the Frenchman's problems. His focus was on the slick road ahead. His reward, 6th, and his first driver's points for Hyundai. The Koreans were doubly excited on the Accent's debut. 7th for Kenneth Eriksson gave them manufacturer's points as well. But not without a few heart-stopping moments right to the end.
Höger 4 minus kort. I vänster 5. 20. Höger 3 minus kort. 60. Vänster 19. Kryper 1. 50.
8th place went to Didier Auriol, who must be wondering what he has to do to beat the Finns in the Peugeot team.